Good evening, everybody. It's Miss Dolores from Baldwin Borough Public Library. I am back again for our Thursday evening edition of Baldwin Bedtime Books. I am so happy to be back here and happy that you could join us tonight. Thank you all for sending pictures. You guys sent a lot of pictures after Tuesday evening story time. I just love seeing the pictures so much. Please keep them coming. I'm planning on doing a video and recording this time in our lives that we will certainly all remember until we're back together again. So keep your pictures and comments and fun coming this way. So tonight's story times are going to be about the farm, and we're going to start out with a song called the Sit Down Stand Up song. It's by an artist from Boston that I just was acquainted with this week. His name is Rick Golden, and he has given us permission to use his music for our online story time. So we thank him immensely. So if you're not sitting, if you could find a seat and sit down, we're going to get started with our song. All right, so here we go. It's called the Sit Down, Stand Up, Sit Down song.
Everybody stand up.
Stand up.
Everybody sit down.
Everybody sit down.
Now stand up again.
Stand up again.
And turn around.
And turn around. Can you dance with me? Good job.
But not for long.
Awesome dancing. Sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down song. Good job. All right. Ready? Listen for your clues to stand.
Now stand up if you're 5
Stand
years
up if
old.
you're 5 years old. Are you 5? Stand up.
And sit back down again.
Sit back down.
Stand up if you're 6 or 7.
Are you 6 or 7 years old? Stand
And
up.
sit back down with your friends.
Sit back down. Good job.
Stand up if you're
4
or
or 3 years old, can you stand up?
All right.
Or 2 or 1?
Stand up if you're 8, 9, or 10.
8, 9, or 10, stand up.
Now
Everybody stand up. Ready? And then sit back down again.
Everybody stand up.
Stand up.
Everybody sit down.
Can you sit down? Good job.
Stand up again.
Stand up again.
And turn around.
And turn around. Dance.
You can keep standing up.
Awesome dancing.
But not for long.
All right, you ready?
This is the
Sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down song. Good job. Are you ready?
stand up if you have a sister.
Do you have a sister? I do. Stand up.
Now sit back down again.
Sit down.
Stand up if you have a brother.
Oh, I don't have a brother, but you might stand
Now
up.
sit back down with your friends.
Sit back down. Good job.
Stand up if you have a dog at home.
Do you have a dog? I do.
Stand up if you have a cat.
I have a cat too. Stand up if you have a pet.
Everybody sit back
Sit
down.
back down. You ready? Here we go. Fast.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Everybody sit down.
Sit down.
Now stand up again.
Stand up.
And turn around.
Turn around.
You can keep
Dance.
standing up,
Good job.
but not for long.
All right, you ready?
Because this is the
Sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down song. Good job. All right, last time, and this one's going to go really
Stand up
fast.
if you like music.
Do you like music? Stand up.
And sit back down with your friends.
Sit down. Good job.
Stand up if you like sports.
Do you like sports? What's your favorite sport?
Then sit back down again.
Sit down.
Stand up just if you feel like it.
Just stand up if you feel like
You
it.
don't have to ask.
We don't have to ask. You ready?
Now everybody sit back down.
Sit
This
back
time
down,
we're
my
gonna do
friend.
it
Very fast. Ready? Get ready.
Everybody stand up.
Stand up.
Everybody sit down. Now stand up again.
Stand up and turn around.
You can keep standing up.
Dance. Good job. Really
Not
fast.
for long. 'Cause
Ready?
this is the sit down, stand up, 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 sit down, sit down, sit down.
Whoa, you guys are good. Sit down song. Give yourselves a big super clap. You were fabulous. Our first story tonight is called Bedtime on the Farm. It is written by Corinne Meller and Karen Sapp. So this is a counting story, so you can count along as we go along. It's getting late. Time for Farmer Jack to round up his animals and put them to bed. I should say that if you were here last night, or Tuesday night, I should say. My cat Rocky loves to hear stories, and he's back for more stories. And there's actually 2 cats in this story. So he wants to hear. Let's start again. It's getting late. Time for Farmer Jack to round up his animals and put them to bed. Can you count them all as you turn the pages? All right, so here we are on the farm. And we're going to start meeting all of the animals. Right, Rocky? Farmer Jack stands by the gate. He looks at the sky. It's getting quite late. Time to get everyone back home to bed. Let's round them up and then get them all fed. All right, Farmer Jack's going to go get all the animals from the farm. What do you think is first? Which animal do you think it will be? I need my dog's help, said old Farmer Jack. His name is Fred, and he helps lead the pack. High up in the tree, 2 small kittens, mew, jump down, says Jack. The line starts with you. Can you count 1 dog and 2 kittens on the grass? So here we go. There is the dog. And then here are the kittens. Can you count with me? 1, 2. Great job counting. All right, what's after 2? We had 1, 2. What's next? That's right, 3. They come to a field where Fred stops and pauses. They're eating the grass are 3 pretty horses. Come join us, Jack says. Please get into line. This journey back home could take us some time. Can you count 3 pretty horses in the field? All right, we're going to count the horses. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Good job. What's after 3? We had 1, 2, 3, then 4. All right, are you ready? They all follow Jack. The kittens are mewing to a field full of flowers where 4 cows are chewing. Fred looks at the cows and then starts to bark. We've got to go home. It's getting quite dark. Can you count 4 cows in the field? All right, are you ready to count the cows? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we had 4. What's after 4? 5. Good job. All right, what animal do you think is next? What do you think, Rocky? Rocky's not telling. They walk in a line along a small track. Jack and Fred lead with the cows at the back. Then up a small hill that's not very steep, they collect Jack's 5 fluffy sheep. Can you count 5 fluffy sheep in the field? All right, are you ready to count the sheep? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right, so we had 5. What's after 5? Put up 1 more finger, and that makes 6. All right, what animal do you think there's going to be 6 of? Does Rocky know? What do you think, Rocky? At the top of the hill where the green grass gets thinner, 6 billy goats are all eating their dinner. Did you guess goats? Let's get you home and give you some hay, says Jack to the goats as he leads the way. Can you count 6 billy goats on the hill? All right, are you ready? All right, let's count the goats over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, good job. All right, so you had 6 and put up 1 more finger, and after 6 makes 7. All right, which animal do you think is going to be next? They all tread downhill as the light starts to dim to a river where ducks and fish love to swim. Jack's 7 ducks are splashing for fun. Come on, quacking ducks. It's time. You must run. Can you count 7 ducks around the river? All right, let's see if we can find the 7 ducks. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great job. All right, so we had 7. Sorry, Rocky. So we had 7 and 1 more make 8. All right, so there's going to be 8 of another animal. I don't think Rocky's so sure about this animal thing. They follow the river along the small path where 8 muddy pigs are having a bath. Farmer Jack frowns before shaking his head. I'll clean you all up before going to bed. Can you count 8 pigs in the muddy bank? All right, we have to find 8 pigs. You think you can do that with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Do you think Rocky counted along with us? Did you count, Rocky? All right, so we had 8, and we're going to have one more, and that's going to make 9 of another animal. All right, let's see what animal's next. All of the animals come to a stop. They've reached a hill with 9 hens at the top. Oh, wow, look at all these animals going up the hill. Come on, little hens, not far to go, Jack says as he spies the farmyard below. Can you count 9 hens on the hill? All right, we're going to look at the picture. Here's all the animals that are following along, and let's find the 9 hens. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. All right, so we had 9, and then the last number, put your little pinky up, and we have 10. What do you think it's going to be 10 of? Do you have any guesses? See if you can guess. At last, the creatures arrive at the yard. It's been a long walk, and they're very tired. And although it's near the end of the day, there are 10 little mice still hard at play. Did you guess mice? I would have never guessed mice. If you did, that's awesome, but I didn't guess it either. Can you count 10 mice in the yard? All right, the mice are really small. Can you see the mice over here? I'll hold it like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, my friends. Oh, we lost Rocky when they said mice. You think he would have stayed for that? It's bedtime on the farm, so why don't you look and see if you can remember all the animals in this book? Do you remember all the animals that were in this story? Let's go backwards. All right, what was the last one? The mice. Good job. And then what was before that? The hens. Any other animals you can guess? There were none we counted on that page. The pigs. What was before the pigs? The ducks. Good job. Any other ones you remember? The billy goats. Did you remember them? The sheep. There were 5 fluffy sheep. There were the 4 cows. And the 3 horses. The 2 cats and the 1 dog. Did you remember all that? Those were a lot of animals to remember. So after story time is over, see if you can tell the grown-up that is in your house, if you can remember all 10 animals. Good job, my friend. So we're going to do a little song called Mama Duck. There were some ducks in our story. So if you could go run and get 2 wooden spoons or anything that bang together. Normally in story time we use our rhythm sticks. So if you've been to story time, you see these. They bang, they scrape, they hammer. We make all kind of sounds with them in story time. But since we're not there right now, we have things in our house that you could just get. So I'm going to use 2 wooden spoons. Maybe you have 2, or you have 2 toys or things that can bang together. So when we hear the word quack, we're going to clack our sticks together, okay? So it goes like this. We'll practice one time. Here comes the mama duck, quack. Here comes the mama duck, quack. Okay, you got it. All right, you ready? Get your 2 sticks. Here we go. Can you sing with me? Here come the mama duck, quack. Here comes the mama duck, quack. Here comes the mama duck with one little duckling, quack. Okay, what's after 1? 2. Okay, we're going to bang them 2 times. Ready? Here comes the mama duck, quack, quack. Here come the mama duck, quack, quack. Here comes the mama duck with 2 little ducklings, quack, quack. Good job. All right, what's after 2? 3. All right, we're going to bang our sticks 3 times. Ready? Here comes the mama duck, quack, quack, quack. Here comes the mama duck, quack, quack, quack. Here comes the mama duck with 3 little ducklings, quack, quack, quack. Good job. What's after 3? 4. We're going to bang them 4 times. Here comes the mama duck, quack, 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 quack. Here comes the mama duck, quack, 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 quack. Here comes the mama duck with 4 little ducklings, quack, 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 quack. Good job. What's after 4? Last one. 5. You ready? Here comes the mama duck, quack, 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 quack. Here comes the mama duck, quack, 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 quack. Here comes the mama duck with 5 little ducklings, quack, 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 quack. Good job, my friend. Rocky is back for our last story tonight. He's been around most of our story time tonight. Our last story is called Goodnight Owl by an author named Greg Pizzoli. And Mr. Pizzoli was actually at our library a few years ago for one book every young child. And so we're honored to read his book tonight. All right, so Owl hears a sound in his house. Do you see the little mouse? But he doesn't know what the sound is, and it drives him crazy, and he goes looking for the sound. So on every page, we can see if we can find the mouse. Are you ready? Good night, Owl. Owl was settling into bed when he heard a noise. Squeak, squeak. All right, there he is. He's all ready with his book, and he hears this sound. It was a tiny sound, no louder than a whisper, a funny noise that he hadn't heard before. Someone must be at the door, said Owl. I'll be just a minute. All right, there he is. He's going to go look and see if someone's at the door. Do you see the mouse? All right, there he is. Remember there were mice in our last story? There were 10 mice at the end. But no one was there. It's probably the wind, said Owl. Can you find the mouse on this page? Do you see him? Right there in the window. Good job if you spotted him. And he lay down in bed and said to himself, "Good night, Owl." Squeak, squeak. Then he heard the noise again. All right, there's our mouse. Look at his face. Owl looks a little worried, doesn't he? It's coming from the cupboard, said Owl. So he went to take a look. Do you see the mouse hiding on this page? Do you see him right here? He's hiding behind the cupboard. It's driving Owl crazy. He emptied every shelf. Oh, look, he threw everything onto the floor, but there was no noise to be found. All right, let's see if we can spot our mouse. Can you find him on this page somewhere? There he is, right there. Good job. So Owl went back to bed. Good night, Owl, he said. Do you see the little mouse? Look back down by the bed, right here. There he is. And then he heard the noise again. Squeak, squeak. It must be under the floor, said Owl. Oh no, he's gonna look under the floor. How's he gonna do that? And he pulled up the floorboards one by one. Wow, he needed a hammer and he's pulling up all those floorboards. The nails are flying. I don't think he's ever gonna get to sleep tonight. But he didn't find the noise. So Owl went back to bed. Do you see the mouse? I bet you do. There he is at the top of the bed. has a noisy roof, yelled Al. All right, now he's getting really upset because he wants to go to sleep. And he keeps hearing this noise. And he took down the roof. What? Would you take down the roof of your house? No, that's just silly. There, said Al, no more noise. He took the roof down. And he took the floorboards up and everything out of the closets. All right, so on this page, we're going to find Mouse. He's in the window. Can you find him? He's in the window right over here. There he is. Al got back into bed, the stars and the moon shining down where his roof used to be. So now he has no roof on his house. We hope it doesn't rain, right? Good night, Al, he said. There's the little mouse right here. But Al didn't close his eyes. He didn't dare. He knew that any second he would hear the noise. Do you think he's going to hear the noise again? He waited and waited and waited and waited. But all was quiet. Then, squeak! Oh, it's in the walls! Al screeched. Okay, now he thinks the sound is coming from the walls. All right, he already took the roof down. Do you think he's going to take the walls down? I'll get you, noise, Al said, and he tore down the walls of his house. What? All right, there's the mouse, and he's going running. He has a hammer. He is knocking things down. He's going to find that noise. But he found nothing. The cupboard was empty. The floorboards were pulled up. The roof was pulled down, and the walls were gone. Al went back to bed and he said, "Good night, Al." There's the little mouse right here. And then he saw the noise. Squeak, squeak. And Al smiled and he said, "Good night, noise." He finally sees that it's the mouse. And they went to sleep. Oh, look, little mouse is sleeping on Al's bed. Isn't that sweet? But poor Al was so upset. The whole story, he didn't know what the noise was. All right, you were awesome tonight. Thank you so much for coming into our homes. And I keep meaning to mention that if you are part of our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program, you can download, if you are, you can add these books to your list. If you're not, you can download the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten app. Visit our Facebook page. I have a post on about how to download the app. And all you need to do is scan the barcode on the back and it will put it right into your app, and it keeps track of reading 1,000 books to your child before the age of kindergarten. So we are glad that you were with us tonight. Thank you so much for having us into your homes, and we're going to sing our goodnight song. You ready to sing our goodnight song? Ready? Well, it's time to say goodnight to all our friends. Well, it's time to say goodnight to all our friends. Well, it's time to say goodnight. Wave your hands and blink your eyes. Well, it's time to say goodnight to all our friends. Good night, my friends. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We will see you next week on Tuesday at 7 p.m.